In this video, I want to talk about an amazing website called ClassroomScreen.com. Classroom Screen is an online display board where you can add all kinds of widgets to help with classroom management. It is free for you to use. There is a paid version that would allow you to save your screens, but in the free version, you would just create your screen in the morning when you come in at the beginning of the day. So let's look at classroomscreen.com. I'm actually already logged into the app right here, and you notice it has a little cat as the background. So if you would like to change your backgrounds, you just click on background and you can go and pick one that you would like. There's lots of different choices here. Since I'm just going to pick this one. Okay, so I now have a nice little holiday background that I can use in my classroom. Now, what you do with ClassroomScreen.com is you use this to display some classroom management tools. All right, let's look at random name. This is one of them that you have. So you would create your class list and keep it in here. And then when you are ready to use it, you would just add it that morning. This would be one I'd have up. I've already created one called Digital Learning Team. Notice here that I can change the sounds that it's making, if I can have it where it's not making sounds, or the animations and that sort of thing. Also, remember chosen student names. If you don't want it to pick them again, that sort of thing. So let's close this out and I'll show you how it works. And there it is picking one of my students on my list. Another great tool, like there's lots of different widgets, and we're not going to go over all of them because we don't have enough time. I'm just going to show you a few of my favorite ones. I love the random name. There is a sound one here. Now I can adjust this on the noise that it's going to allow, and it will ring every time the class gets above that. It will make a ding sound. You can change what sound it's going to make here. That's a hotel bell. You can make a little buzzer, that sort of thing. And every time it gets above that, and that's what it's going to do. All right. I'm going to turn this one off so it doesn't do it the whole time. All right, so that's another great one, is the sound level thing. I love the draw because this is like having your own whiteboard. What I want you to notice in the back here, you can change the different types of paper. Like there is some lined paper. Here is some music paper. Here's another one, college rule paper type thing. I love the graph paper. There's a little clock, so there's lots of different backgrounds you can use, and then it's just a good whiteboard tool for you to use. There's an eraser, you can erase, you can double click on this and pick different colors that you might want to use. There's pencils, that sort of thing. Oh, I love that you can change so it can be dotted, that sort of thing. There's shapes, arrows, lots of different things you can use this for. All right, let's move this one. Oops, let's just move it over here to the side. There we go. All right, let's look at, there's a clock. I really like the timer. So if you need a timer that you're going to use, so you could set this up in the morning, have your widgets up there so that if you need to use them, they're there and available for you to use. There are more widgets available down at the bottom. I love the dice. Let's look at that one for just a minute. With the dice, you're not limited to just 6 here. You can get numbers on there. You could also do negative. You could do multiplication. Look, I love the little dots for kindergarten and pre-K. There's different types of dice in here. Lots of different tools that you can use. And then when you need some dice, you can just roll it. All right. Another one that I love is Group Maker. So I'm going to open my settings and grab my classroom here. You can change. Maybe I need 8 groups that day. maybe I only need 3 groups. So I'm going to set that there. And now when I say create groups, it's going to put my students in different groups. If I don't like this group setting, I can shuffle again and get another configuration. So lots of different things you can do with the group maker. So you could have this up on your board like this and have it. You can also have more than one board here. Or screen. So I have these set up so you could have one for one class period, one for another period, or one for your morning group, one for your afternoon group. Just remember that the free version, you can create it that day, but when you close it out that night, you're going to lose your board and you'll have to just make it again in the morning. But you saw how simple it was for me to make that board, so you don't have to pay for it, but you can pay if you would like to save your boards. All right, and that's just a few of the widgets. There are many other ones that we didn't even have time to go over, but enjoy this free website called classroomscreen.com.